Hi, everybody. It is Elsie Clement here with a Friday Right Day. This is my first live stream. That's my dad. I wanted to do a live stream for one, I had today off, but I wanted to do more live streams to get us more into doing writing sprints for everybody out there who's a writer. We want to do some sprints to get everybody together. Do something positive despite what's going on in the news, what's going on social media, what's going on in the White House, what's going on with the virus. I want to do something positive rather than do something negative because the world has become negative. And I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of hearing about it. So I want to do a writing sprint. I don't know if anybody's even watching at the moment. Let me just check my. What I'm trying to do is get everybody in more of a positive mood. Let's do something different. Let's do something different. Let's do something positive. And what's going on in the Midwest is a horrible thing. But we gotta come up from that. And focusing on that negative, it's only gonna bring things down worse. So let me just get my channel up. 1 second. I'm just gonna send a tweet really fast. And done. All right. So let's see what else. Everything else is just Tumblr and stuff. No one goes on Tumblr. Okay, so at this time, let me see if I can pull up the time. What I'm trying to do is pull up the timer. Let's see, how do I do that? Okay, I'll just put a timer on my phone. That's just the best option here. Um, okay, so I got my timer up. So we're going to do a 15-minute sprint. Okay, so that is the 15-minute alarm. Let me just. Okay. So, how did everybody do? I know I got. Let me see. I had to save my. Come on, Apple. Yeah, sometimes the thing doesn't come up like. Oh, I got 392 words. Okay, so um, right now I know no one's watching, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Let me just change the banner here. I'm hoping more people show up. Uh, but like I said, it's not like the point of the sprint is to get everybody. Oh, why is my banner so big? It's covering my. Okay, let me just. I'm so short. Let me just. Can I edit this thing? That's better. That's better. Um. Hmm. So we're on a little bit of a socializing break. Let's just. Just gonna check like my dad right now. Okay, so it's only 21 minutes in. I'm trying to. I was hoping we have more people by now, but it's fine. I'm used to doing stuff by myself. I think. Let me see while I'm waiting. Let's. Hmm. Just gonna update my YouTube studio real quick. So we're gonna go into a writing sprint in just a minute. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and go into another 15-minute sprint. Um, what I was trying to do was get a little social thing going on, but nobody's in the comments, so I'm just gonna go into another 15-minute sprint. It's fine. Let's go into a 15-minute writing sprint, and then I will check back with you guys again in a minute. Let me just set up my phone here and put this on. Alrighty, I will check back with you guys again in 15 minutes. Okay, so that is the timer. How did everybody do? I got 230. Are you kidding me, Firefox? Um, Trying to get a second screen here. I'm trying to do a screen share and it's not working. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the single thing. Okay. I got 237 words. Hi, Barbara. Thank you for hitting me. I know you probably saw in the comments. This is supposed to be a writing sprint stream. Right now, we're on. Oh, let me just change the banner here just in case. Okay, we're on a socializing break. So, were you able to get any writing done or any type of work done? While you're doing that, let me just. I'm trying to get a musical thing set up. So, oh, I forgot. I know what to do. I know what to do. So let me put this to this side here, and then take this and put it over. If it lets. Oh, for goodness sake. So how's everybody else doing? Oh, you're editing. I'm doing similar things. I'm trying to rewrite my NaNoWriMo book, actually. I'm rewriting it from the ground up. I read my first draft and um it's crazy because my first draft is crap. But like Neil Gaiman says, if you ever watch anything Neil Gaiman related, I was a Neil Gaiman fan in high school. Your first draft's supposed to be crap, apparently, and then you write the second time. Oh, I forgot there was a cover reveal. Oh, I feel bad. I should have. I I completely forgot. But I'm sure it was a great reveal. What kind of book is he writing? The Naked Firefly. I heard about it in Tamara's stream. I think it was Tamara yesterday because I got there late. I was trying to do. Long story short, I was trying to get my what's that thing called? My stream lab OBS because I do live stream weekend. It's like not Saturday, but I do tomorrow. And I was trying to get to work, and I got so overwhelmed from it. I was like, you know what? Let me just go do something else. Just take a break. And I caught on Tamara's stream, and I'm out there, and I completely forgot. So I kind of felt bad. Should have did that. Are you editing like the way you're editing? Are you like writing, or are you like doing a grammar check when you do your edits? Because right now, I'm rewriting. Right, that's my edit right now is to rewrite the thing because it's not. It's just a no. It's just a no. If you're not willing to write anything bad. That's actually a good quote. If you're not willing to write anything bad, you'll never write anything. Yeah, because that's the way first drafts work. They're crap. Oh, I wonder if it's like a contemporary romance. Is it a shifter romance, paranormal romance? I personally love paranormal romance books. I love a story about a good werewolf man or a vampire. I don't really read as much vampire things to Twilight. I don't read. I'm sorry, not Twilight. The Vampire Diaries. I don't even read much vampire romance anymore. You can thank CW for that. But I like those, and then I like the witches things. Um, I feel like I'm being goofy right now. It's actually funny because I was watching Parks and Recreation the other day, and Donna had me laughing. She's like, "If I had 5 minutes with Edward, he would forget about Skinny Legs McGee." I was like, "Oh dear God, that is me." If I didn't read Twilight, how are you editing your first draft? Are you just like completely rewriting it? Because that's what I'm planning on. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm completely rewriting it because I had an idea. The idea was to do one thing, and then when I rewrote, I'm like, this romance makes no sense at all in this story. If it's gonna be a romance, they have to have, some type of. Why does Fiverr keep sending me these stupid emails? Um, if they're gonna do this romance, because I that's my whole pet peeve of writing like reading certain stories. Oh, thank goodness, air conditioner finally kicked in. It's like 80 degrees today. Um, what was I saying? I've been reading some romance novels, and let me tell you, I hate when they fall in love overnight. Like I read one, if it wasn't for it being on a Kindle, I would have, committed a book sin and thrown that book against the wall. I was so angry. Why is this thing okay? I was so angry because it was like it's like a Little Mermaid remake or whatever, and the person gets off the island or whatever, they were staying in isolation because of what they were, and then they like the person meets their mate, and he go, "Oh, hi, I'm your mate." Oh, checking for flow against my outline. Oh, you're a plotter. You're a plotter. I'm more of a planter because I can plot till the cow comes home, and then my brain will go, okay, bullet point, 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 point. Okay, let's shift left for this. Let's shift left. That's the way my brain goes. I don't get it, but you kind of roll with it. You probably just heard me ramble on about this book. This book drove me freaking insane, and I I think I should have known this was a bad book by the point where you go, "Oh, they meet together. This is person A. This is person B. Hello, person A. I mean, person B. You're my mate. Oh, okay. Let's get together and smooch." I was like, that's. I know they're two different species, but that's not how it works. I literally tortured myself going through this. I just went, okay, that's it. If I could give this book 0 stars, I would have done it, but whatever. But okay, so you said you're loosely plot. Are you talking about the book you're writing is loosely plotted, or what I was talking about was loosely plotted? Because I think that book I was reading was loosely plotted. Oh, okay. You're talking about your rewrite. Okay, so we're going to probably go back into a writing sprint soon, but let me ask you, when you're talking about hitting the points, are you talking about okay, so you like, is it like a zero draft and you're writing draft one and then you're hitting the points, or did you like make a story and then like start to bullet point parts that you wanted to take out and maybe leave and stuff that you wanted to leave in? Let me see what I can do here. Okay, yeah, you're talking about your rewrite. That sounds like a lot. My, I hate to. I feel like an idiot saying that, but it sounds like a lot. I bet you it's not a lot, and I think I'm overthinking it. But bullet points probably make my rewrite much better than me taking a whole year just to rewrite a freaking book. Like I bet you it will. I should probably give that an idea. That should be a great thing to probably talk about. Doing bullet points, or making sure the plot hits those bullet points, because I bet you your book's probably going to be so on point when you finally publish it that it's going to be crazy. And I think Brian Sanderson did say something about making bullet points when writing a book. I'm not sure, but that's something we can explore. Um, Let me do this. I'm trying to get the second screen. What am I doing here? Can I put this on top? What's this gonna do? That's a good idea. Like plotting openly to move in a different direction, because you don't know what your brain's gonna do. So that's actually a great idea, to plot openly instead of like doing this big 3 act structure thing. So let's do this, since we're both talking about editing and we need to let's see, move this one. Delete. All right, let's do this. Let's do another 15-minute sprint. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna pull up my. Why is my app doing this? Okay, stopwatch alarm. Okay, let's get the timer, and let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that is my alarm. If it stops, just let me mute Zelda here. Okay, so how did everybody do? And hi to everybody who joined the stream. I was not expecting this. Eva. Hi, Eva. Hi, BC. Hi, Naked Firefly. Hi, Cachet. Hi, Sandra. I was not expecting this many people. How did everybody do during the sprint? You probably saw me jamming like crazy. I love Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, and they made a lo-fi. They've been making lo-fi music from Legend of Zelda, so I'm over here going, yeah, hey, hey. That's how I've been feeling about that, which is really elevating my mood. Because if you haven't noticed, I've been yawning like crazy, which is because I only got okay, okay, Apple Watch. I've been I don't sleep. I've been on a vacation, so when I go on vacation, if I'm not at work, I don't sleep. So I'm yawning because I probably only got like 4-ish hours of sleep last night because I was working on my book. Then I decided, oh, I'm going to go down the plot hole of Metal Gear Solid. I probably shouldn't have done that, but you guys don't want to hear about that. Let me see. Hi, Elizabeth. Let's see. Actually started my third book in a paranormal mystery series instead of procrastinating, so I managed 413 words. Well, that's more than what I did. I did like, hold on, let me pull this up. 291 words. I did 291, so you're doing way better than me. I was telling him, I'll see about you. Yeah, congratulations, the Naked Firefly, on your cover reveal. It is really a great day for positivity for what's going on in the world. So I congratulate you for getting your cover. I'm not even at the point where I'm doing a cover. I'm finally getting to my point where I can write a book and have the confidence to rewrite it and not redo it and delete it because I don't have confidence. I finally got the confidence to do better. So yay for that. And I heard it's a romance book. So how long before the book is published, or are you just doing the cover and then there's some final edits you got to do? I want to hear about that. Oh, my allergies. Yeah, today is a weird day for me. I'm yawning like crazy. And hi, Eva. I saw you yesterday on Tamara's stream. Hi, BC. I just talked to you. Hi, Cachet. I saw you on uh Tamara stream 2. Hi, Sandra. I'm happy with my work today. Writing is a tough scene. That's great. That's great that you feel good about what you're writing. And I know it's hard to plow through a tough scene. For me, I'm getting to the point where I'm more confident in the relationships I'm writing because I do want to write relationships in a book. Like this is a NaNoWriMo rewrite I'm doing of this book, but I do want to get to the point where I'm confident that I can write a darn relationship and I can write conflict in a relationship without taking it fan fictiony. And I don't know if anybody knows about the level of fan fiction romance that this can get to, but um, how should I put it? What was that book? There was a book that came out, and it was terrible. It was on Wattpad. In my opinion, it was terrible. It was on Wattpad, and oh, this thing is getting warm. It was on Wattpad and became a movie. Was it called Given? No, Given was good. Given was a good manga series. What's that thing called? It was about this new adult romance that became a movie hit, and this guy was like 50 Shades level stalking this chick, and he's like, "I love you, but I'm gonna make you feel like crap." It was bad. I cannot remember, but it was a Wattpad bestseller. I'm googling it right now. After, that was the name of that book. It was in the library, and I just went. I read about 3 paragraphs in. I went, I can't, I can't, you know. And it's crazy because there's some stupid romance stories I love. I love the Little Mermaid romance, the Disney one, not the original one. Because I know the concept is dumb. They've made fun of it. Oh, this thing is shaking. They've made fun of it. I mean, they made fun of it in Frozen, but I still love it. I just don't like when it's like, I'm gonna hurt you. Fan fiction can be amazing, but I was also a fan fiction. I was too, Sandra. I kind of still love fan fiction, but I don't like it as much as I used to, and I think it's because I'm. It's like you like mature into this different type of writer, or you change. I think your mindset just changed, so it gets to the point where you're like, no. Like I was doing a Legend of Zelda fan fiction, which is actually still on my computer. I was gonna write it one day, I because it was on Wattpad, and apparently it's been 3 years since I wrote that thing, and on fanfiction.net and Wattpad, people want me to finish it, and I'm going, who are you people? Why do you want me to finish this? This has nothing to do with Link or Zelda. It is a side story. Thank you, Sandra. It is a side. No, you don't. It takes place during Breath of the Wild because Breath of the Wild. I still haven't finished it, but this game is amazing because this game is long, and it's about Prince Sidon and this chick and it's been 3 years and these people still want me to write it. So I was like, okay, I guess there's something here. I've never enjoyed fan fiction. Okay, BC, I know where you're coming from because there actually are writers out there who cannot really enjoy fan fiction and it kind of bothers them. I don't know if you heard about Anne Rice and the whole thing with fanfiction.net. She had this whole thing where she told them, we're all adults here, so I'm just going to say the way she said, take my shit down. Just take my shit down. Do not put my shit on there. Like she literally had a connection. It was her. I don't think it was JK. JK don't care. You know, she more embraces the fan fiction. But I think part of it is the fact that you wrote this thing and people turn it into something else. I think that's where a lot of the problems lie with fan fiction. So I understand where you and a lot of writers come from. Like a lot of people can't embrace it. And I see the toxicity in fan fiction. I mean, when this TV show I was watching with my godchild, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, like ended the way it did, dear God, the shipping wars and the fan fiction just went. So I understand where a lot of people are coming from when it comes to fan fiction. I would never push anybody to read fan fiction. And I was a fan fiction. I started when I was like, I'm 32 going on 33. So I'm trying to figure, when did I start writing fan fiction? I was like 12 when I started writing, when we had AOL. Remember AOL and dial up and making those weird noises? Yeah, that's when I started writing fan fiction. And that's where I got my little writing, talent from. My dad actually read my fan fiction. He was like, your hair is pink and your eyes are green and blah, blah. Why don't you write, a regular story? I'm like, I want to write fan fiction. He goes, just write a story. Why do you need to copy off of somebody else? I didn't hear about Anne Rice, man. Yeah, Anne Rice does not play with her work. She will sue the pants. Yeah, you can see I'm a Zelda fan. I got my little Sheikah, you can't see it, Sheikah Slate on my phone. I mean, my iWatch. Yeah, Anna does not play with her work. She will sue the living crap out of you. Like, that's one of them things, like, it's a landmine. Don't mess with it. I know there were a lot of authors out there who, if you try, like the Star Trek, the guy who writes Star Trek, I forgot his name, I think it's Gene Roddenberry. He has no problem with it. JK has no problem with it. But these people, like Ian Rice, don't even bother. I wouldn't even put it on Wattpad because if she gets a sniff of it, she will sue the mess out of you. I'm just gonna congratulate you again, Firefly. I completely forgot, so it's my bad. I should have came to the cover party. I was trying to get this thing set up because I'm not giving an excuse, but I have an iMac. I got a new iMac, and everything is a security risk. Apple has upped their security thing. It's driving me crazy. It can be absolutely wonderful. It can be absolutely wonderful. Some of the stories that have haunted me the most are fan fiction. Yeah, fan fiction are training wheels. You can use it as a tool to get a fan base. Like if you do it on Wattpad, I heard, or if you do it on let's say you write the like the person who made After Much as I Can't Stand that book. She started on Wattpad and now she's making millions. So I can't knock her game. I can't knock her game. I can't read her book. So it can be a tool. Like fan fiction can be a tool to get you to a better writing stage. I'm not a big fan of Anne Rice, but she's a barracuda when it comes to her business. Yeah, okay, I was right. It's Gene Roddenberry. Um, Wait, did you ever watch Interview with the Vampire? Because, oh, them vampire boys, when I was a teenager, I loved them so much, but I'm too old for them now. Now I'm like, you guys can't do anything. Let's see. I totally agree that it's important to be respectful of what the original. Yeah, you have to respect these people because they put their work out there. That's actually a really good point before we get into another writing sprint. If you guys want another writing sprint, um, did you know that there was supposed to be an eighth Harry Potter book? There was supposed to be an eighth Harry Potter book, but apparently the book got leaked. The book 7 got leaked. So JK was like, fuck it, I'm not writing any more Harry Potter books, which is why we have the Tales of I think the Crimes of Grindelwald. I did not read it or watch it. I was not doing it. I couldn't because JK's a little cuckoo sometimes when it comes to her plotting. Like after the what was that book called about the cursed child? That was it for me. I was good. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Firefly, I'm gonna give you a like on your video. I'm gonna do that at least. Um I can understand writing fan fiction means learning how to write, but I don't think. Yeah, some fan fiction doesn't need to be out there. I have seen um I've seen some dark stuff. This is what happens when your parents don't watch this. I'm a prime example of what happens when your parents don't watch what you're reading online. I've seen some stuff online I shouldn't have seen at 12 and 13 years old. Mostly bad Sailor Moon fan fiction. Less said about less said about that, the better. I did watch an interview with the vampire. I read some books actually. Yeah, her writing is very wordy. Like she's one of them writers. Like I love Toni Morrison. I love Beloved. I love The Blue Eye is my favorite out of all of them. But you literally have to probably read that. Huh, my dasher's on the way. I ordered food. Um, you literally have to read that 2 or 3 times to get through it. I had to do that. Beloved for me, Beloved wasn't as tedious to get through, but they're up there like and I know I'm probably gonna be shot. I'm probably gonna get some negative points for saying this. Hemingway is somebody who did this, and I can't stand Hemingway. I hated reading Hemingway in high school. He was so wordy. I'm like, can we get to the point? Like, he could be talking about a chair and about what's going on around the chair and the description of the chair, and I'm like, can we get to the point of the story? Please. I hate when they do this. I understand why they do it. Like Toni Morrison is setting up a scene. I understand why she's doing it. I wish she didn't do it sometimes. And rest in peace, Toni Morrison. I have all her books. I bought all that stuff. Uh and fun fact before we get into another writing sprint, um I did see the beloved play. It was called Margaret Garner. I saw it in Philly because I live in the Delaware County area. My college, Cheney University, had the tickets for free, and she was there, and that was the craziest thing. She was there for the first production of Margaret Garner, which was based off of Beloved. And man, did I tell you, if I wasn't in the bloody nose section of the opera house, like the opera house is like this, so you think like when you're walking down, you will fall and die. That's how the Philly Opera House is, because the way the acoustics of an opera is, it goes like in a U shape. So I'm literally at the top of the U. I have a crippling fear of heights. So I'm sitting there next to a pillar, gripping like this, watching the plane. Everybody thinks I'm a nut because everybody else is cool with this. They even have a net down there just in case someone trips so they won't fall to their death. But I'm sitting there going, dear God, please don't let me fall. And there's Toni Morrison over there. I'm like, Toni, if I die, you'll be the last thing I see. Thank you, Jesus. I'm going to see a famous writer before I die on my bucket list of things. This happened when I was 20, 21. So um yeah. We're about to go into another writing sprint because I will go on and on and on for hours. I'm a talker and we want to do this writing sprint. And this is my first writing sprint thing. So I want to get this. This should probably be a 3-hour writing sprint because you guys just got in. I started like 11. Yes, I hate Hemingway. I can't read his books. I tried. High five to the Toni Morrison groupie out there. Okay, I am. Yes, laugh at me. Yes, laugh at me. Laugh at my pain of having this crippling fear of heights. I have a crippling fear of heights. I cannot do heights. I used to be able to get on roller coasters. Now I'll scream at the top of my lungs. I can't do it. I can't do it. But anyway, let me see. Okay, so my DoorDasher guy is gonna come. So I'm gonna start a writing sprint. Oh, jeez, these guys are fast. I'm gonna start a writing sprint. If I get up, I'm still here. I just went to go get my food because I'm hungry and I can't take my migraine medicine without food. Um, so I'm gonna get this started. Let me just get my camera here and we will start another sprint. I hope you guys are still with me at the end of this because I'm enjoying this. This is fun. This is fun connecting with others. But let me get this started in about 3, 2, 1. Okay, that is the alarm. And I got my food from this place. Oh, almost knocked myself there. Nifty 50s. There's this 50s place where we can, like, it's a 15-minute drive from where I live, so I got it from DoorDash. I'm lazy like that. And I love their food. It's 1950s diner food. Burgers, fries, hot dogs, a whole enchilada. But how did everybody do with their spring? Wait. Fries here. How'd everybody do? Whew. I gotta get something on my stomach so I can take some pills. How's everybody doing? And BC just answered a question, because she actually did bring up a really good question about the streaming. I'm mostly gonna stream on Saturday afternoons ish. Let me explain. If I have a day off of work, which I did today, I will stream on a Friday. But like next week, I have next Friday off only because of the way my job is. I kind of put those in 6 months in advance. I wasn't expecting to get another day off, but whatever. Since I have next Friday off, I will do a stream on Saturdays. I will do a stream, and then here's how my Saturdays usually work, because I do, even though it's a work week, I do most of my writing on the week, and on the weekends it's my break time because my brain will fry. Inevitably, it happens unless I go through what I call a writer's high. I will struggle, so I have to take a 2-day break. That's when I do my fan. Why am I saying fanfiction? Because we were talking about it earlier. That's why. It is hot. Whew. Ultimately, what happens is I do my podcasting, I do my YouTube videos, and I also stream on Twitch, which I'm doing tonight because with this writer sprint, that will get a lot of the scenes I want to get done finished. So that probably will enable me to do a stream before I mod another stream, because I mod for somebody I know. I mod their stream. So on Saturdays, I can do a sprint in the morning, probably around the same time, 11 p.m. a.m. 11 a.m. because people do sleep. 11 a.m. Eastern time, and then I can edit my podcast, which is what I was doing earlier before I started the stream. And then around 5 p.m. Eastern time, I do my I do 2-hour stream on Twitch from 5 to 7 p.m. And then same thing on the week. On Sunday, I do the editing, the podcasting, and the Twitch streaming. So for right now, it's still in an experimental stage, but yeah, I'll try to do on Saturdays more than Fridays, unless on Fridays I have a day off. Let's see. Yeah, chug away. The first thing to do is chug away. Wait, I had what? Okay, chugging away this thing, even though it bothers you like crazy. I know because I've been there on like when I was writing my first draft, because this is the second draft. It was something to struggle through certain scenes. Like I was literally shilling through it. Like I was doing so much padding, it was ridiculous. But struggling and getting through and getting a positive note is actually a good thing. 198 words. That's great, actually. That's great. It's better than 0 words. That's what I'm gonna say. You can have 5 words, and it's better than 0, in my opinion. Unless you're like doing something like I was waiting for my order, so I didn't do as many words. What's your Twitch? Oh, my Twitch handle is the same as this. It's LC Clemens, except it's LC_Clemens instead of the periods, because you can't put periods on a Twitch stream. Right now I'm on a debate when I'm streaming right now, because I was doing Borderlands 2. I did Fallout New Vegas yesterday because I still have the game and it's an old save file, and I want to make sure my Streamlabs was working correctly. If you follow me on my Twitter handle, which is at LC Clemens, I actually give an update if I'm streaming and what time I'll stream. Like I try to put at least an hour or half hour before I start streaming so everyone knows I'm streaming. So, and my podcast is called Lone Wolf Chat. I try to put it's on iTunes, it's on Spreaker, it's on Stitcher, and it's on Google Podcasts, I think. Google Podcasts is weird, so one day it will be on there, one day it might not be on there. But it's more of a writer's type of podcast. I'm the only one who talks on there because I don't have any co-hosts. Like nobody in my family really does the. Thank you for the follow, BC. Thank you for the follow. Just to let you guys know, you know how thank you, BC, so much. You guys, there's a couple things I want to point out. On my YouTube channel, normally I don't curse. On my what's that thing called? On my podcast, I don't curse. Most because of one or two things. One, YouTube's TOS system. Yeah, I'm not trying to get dinged or banned for a bunch of bull crap because YouTube's been acting a little crazy as of the last couple of months. And two, I don't, if there is anybody in the chat or in the audience who's 14, I don't want to encourage any type of behavior. And the way things go these days, people are very sensitive. Now on my what the heck's wrong with my earring? On my Twitch stream, I'm cussing like a fucking sailor. I curse like a sailor on there. And mostly because I die. Like yesterday, my husband was here. My husband does not like when I curse. So if he happens to be in the room, you might not hear me curse as badly because he hates it. My husband does not curse, drink, or smoke. So he lives a very clean lifestyle. He expects me to do it. And if I want to keep my marriage going, which I've been married for 6 years, we've been together for 13, you kind of pick your battles. And that's one of them. Like, okay, I'll try to keep it as vanilla as possible. But don't quote me on that. So I'm in a debate. I was gonna play GTA 5, which GTA 5 is very raunchy. But here's the thing. I'm gonna do it tonight, and I'm gonna send out a tweet. I'm the person I'm modding for does GTA 5 too, so it's almost like I don't want to do I hate using the word monkey because I hate monkeys. It's like follow the leader almost type of deal. But then again, everybody's kind of doing GTA 5. Like everybody's doing GTA 5 online. That game is old, and I'm actually legit surprised everybody's still doing it. Like legit surprised. Then again, GTA is fun. It's balls to the wall insanity. So I'm debating whether I'm going to play that, play Castlevania. I'm not the 3D game, but I still have the old. It's actually, you know what? I'll say this. My husband made a commitment to not curse. And the reason for that is because he would not want his children saying those horrible words. Because he feels like there are more words you can say than just a curse word. And trust me, I have cursed out loud playing Mega Man, which is why I don't play Mega Man right now, because I will smash my controller. I just played Metal Gear Solid 4 for the first time in forever. That game is like old as dirt. My brother let me borrow his PlayStation 3 so I can play it, but I can't stream that on Twitch. I can't because they dropped it after PlayStation 4 came out, the Twitch app, which is fine. It's cool. It's whatever. It is what it is. But I try to watch my mouth because eventually I'm going to be a mom, and I don't want my kids, even though this is the argument I had with my husband about this, these kids have some potty mouths. So if our kids are they're gonna find these bad words. So, we're probably gonna tell them, look, just because these adults or these kids say it don't mean you gotta say it. But yeah, I've already pointed out to him, these kids are gonna do it. Thank you for the follow, Naked Firefly. Just let you know, I'm happy that you're following me, but my podcasts tend to be a bit boring. Sometimes they're a bit random. There is a couple of like narratives I did try to talk about, but I end up rambling sometimes. One One of which was about Hideo Kojima, the guy who writes Metal Gear, how he is the king of exposition no matter what. He's like an exposition dump, from a perspective. I did one on Quentin Tarantino. So I try to keep the narrative of writing, but sometimes it goes boop, 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 depending on how I'm feeling that day. And I am loving these fries. If you ever go to Delaware County, Pennsylvania, there's a place called Nifty 50s, which is what I was kind of showing here. This is a 50s joint. Burgers and fries, hot dogs. They do chili cheese fries, crab fries. They are a 1950s joint. If you ever go there, I've been to the restaurant. I prefer to order out because here's the thing about Nifty 50s. If you ever go to eat there, their line is around the freaking block. That's how good their food is. And that's saying a lot because there's a McDonald's, there's a Zack Burgers, there's a Wimpy's. There are so many burger places. We even have a Five Guys. And Five Guys is not as crowded as Nifty 50. So that should tell you something about this place. So if you're ever in that area, if you have to, let's say you're staying in Philly, like I go to the Philly Writers Conference, which you're not having this year, which is fine. We got to save money. If you go there, staying in a hotel outside of Philly is probably the best idea, and then just catch the regional rail, which is the train into Philly, because Philly prices are horrendous because of taxes in Center City. It's kind of becoming New Yorkish over there. But anyway, if you ever have a chance to stay there, get some Nifty 50s. You will not be disappointed by their food. You won't. Oh, good. I'm glad you like my randomness. I'm glad you like my randomness, girl, because let me tell you, I can get random sometimes, and I'll start rambling. Let's see. And by the way, my podcast on Spreaker, it's not my fault. They decided to do this. They put advertisements in my podcast, and it's not my choice. It's their choice because a lot of these podcasts, aren't making as much money. So I understand why they do advertising revenue. I said, okay, as long as it's not interrupting the entire podcast, because it can make a podcast 10 times longer than it needs to be. There's a 50s diner here in PHX. Phoenix. I was like, what's PHS Phoenix? I've never been to Phoenix. I have never been to Phoenix. I will definitely try it one day. It's called the Lone Wolf Chat. It used to be Blurred Girl. What was it? The Blurred Girl Geeky Lit podcast, but then I changed it because there were too many titles with the name Blurred Girl in there. So I changed it to Lone Wolf Chat because it's ironic because I'm always by myself doing these things. Like right now, before I even started this live stream, I was editing my podcast because now that I finally got an iMac, if you saw my video, the artistic video I did, I finally got an iMac, so I can finally do everything on this darn thing without it crashing and burning and using up memory. In fact, let me just double check because I literally upgraded this thing to have 100 gigabytes of memory. If I can get another 32 gigs, this will be 120. Yeah, about 128 gigs of freaking RAM. I making sure this thing, I spent about $3,500 on this thing. It better last for a very long time. Even though the new iMac's coming out September, so I feel kind of stupid buying it now, but I kind of needed it. But anyway, you guys up for another sprint, or did you guys want to end the stream? Because it's been about almost 2 hours. And I have the free account. I mean, it's fine because I'm only gonna stream 3 times out the week. Thank you, BC. Thank you, BC. Thank you, BC. I'm hoping. I did a hiatus for last month, but this month, I have 2 episodes coming out. One coming out about focusing on writing, and the other one about oh, you guys, okay, you do want to do a sprint. The other one's about the COVID-19 pandemic. So okay. So people want me to do sprint. We'll do a sprint. Okay, let me just grab my earphones. I can eat my cheese fries and my bacon cheeseburger and listen to my Zelda, rock out to my Zelda lo-fi because there's a lot of Zelda things out here. Alrighty, get my hair because my hair gets caught in this thing so easily. All right, let me. Where's my dummy phone? Yeah, I have two phones. One's a dummy phone. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna get started. Got my little timer here in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was the timer. You didn't hear it because I pressed the button early before I even set off the timer. Let me just turn off Zelda here. So, how did everybody do? Let's go back up. Okay, BC. Yeah, I can see why people want to have guests in the co-host. Because you can bounce off ideas and have a conversation with them. The reason why I don't have a co-host because, well, I live on the East Coast. I'm kind of shy when it comes to talking. Not so much talking, period. But I don't know that many people who are really into podcasting. Like I couldn't get my sister to do this. My brother has terrible social skills, so he does because he's. Both of us have ADD, but his is worse than mine. So socially, it's bad for kids with ADD sometimes, and my brother was one of them. So he doesn't do good. I mean, we did one episode together, and it was not that great. So okay, thank you for reminding me, Barbara. I'm actually doing that right now as we're talking. I can actually have my windows lined up. Um, and there aren't that many restrictions on podcasting. The only thing they don't want you to do is do like Nazi hate speech and stuff. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling too. I'm only struggling because of this character because I'm trying to portray this person. Like the whole point of this male character I have, he just it was a bad breakup. Like they had at the beginning of the book. I'm not spoiling anything. Like it's just the way I'm hooking this book. The person I have, the way their story starts is a night of drinking and literally had a headache, a hangover, and he's looking at an engagement ring, calls her a bitch, and now like he has to deal with the fact that because they're both famous people, she's everywhere, and I have to describe how much he dislikes this person, and it's a whole big issue. It's a whole big story backstory that goes with that. So I won't spoil myself for the book, my own book, but there's only so many ways you describe your extreme dislike for somebody. Yeah, I know what it means to get distracted. Trust me. Yeah, there's actually other restrictions on podcasts, like, but there's some that like it's almost like doing. That's right, we're on YouTube. I can't say it. Um, the big R. You know not to bring up the big R unless you're talking about scientific stuff, education, or something like that. Those type of stories, because I know there are audio dramas with erotic. The big R does not belong on there. And thank you for the follow, Sandra. I did see that. The big R does not belong on there. That's what I call it. I call it the big R. You guys can call it something else, but I call it the big R. Because you have to be very careful of your words these days because YouTube's TOS has gone crazy. I know you guys might not follow the DramaTube channels. There's some people I do follow on DramaTube. After that whole thing with what was that chick's name? She was just on there too. What was that chick's name? Susie Lou. Oh God, I should not say her name. Susie Lou, aka She Who Shall Not Be Named, because I don't want her fan base coming down here trying to be crazy because her fans are nuts. After that whole thing about stealing anime content and stuff that's on the Drama 2 channel, they pretty much laid off her after a while because it was just kind of like poking the bear at that point because she couldn't keep doing it. And I'll put it this way, her behavior was kind of was super disgusting. Like she used a suicide, like fake suicide joke video to get more attention. That's how toxic she can be. So I'm calling her who shall not be named for everybody. Because I don't want her fans here. But if YouTube, and she's on the YouTube Rewind, by the way, if they're willing to allow that type of behavior, but ban everybody else for doing little stuff, I'm good, you know? I'm good. That's how I'm feeling about that particular situation. So I'm careful with my words on YouTube. Now on Twitch, that's a whole different story. You can kind of say what you kind of want on Twitch. You just can't show your boobs. You can't even though the whole body art thing on Twitch. I don't know if any of you guys, because a lot of you guys are probably like real serious writers, so you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But there are body art people. Like I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I don't think it's appropriate for me. I get why, body art, I have no problem with body art, but I don't like it on Twitch. I think it needs to be on a different site because we already got 14-year-olds who are highly impressionable. We got so many people on there. Twitch is kind of a mess sometimes. So having those people on there, I don't like it. Now, Twitch has a whole different story. They've had people do porn. I am not joking. There was a whole thing about porn channel on there. So, see you later, Nate. See you later, Firefly. Okay, what you do, BC, what I've done is I literally put that, no, it's not made for kids on my YouTube thing. And I make sure that's why, I have it categorized a certain way. That's why I don't curse in the stream, because the last thing I want to do is owe over 40 grand to YouTube. I don't want to owe 40 grand to YouTube because that is possible these days, especially because with the COVID-19, they've already said that. They've already told us that they have a diminished staff, and people are taking advantage of the flagging system and the copyright strikes. So what I do is I put not for kids, and I am a little bit more impeccable with my, like Yalan Van Zant says, impeccable with my words, because there's so many things with the TOS system, and I rather not. Let me change the banner real quick. I'd rather not get myself in trouble and get strike. That's why I call her she who shall not be named, because last thing I want is to have her, and I just put, and thank you for reminding me, Barbara. I'm doing it right now. I'm putting my website, my donation page, if anybody wants to. I'm not pushing anybody to do it, and my Twitter moniker. I cannot say words. Moniker. Save, darn you, save. Thank you. If you guys check my website link, my website is not that great. I'm trying to update it, but I'm not a good web person. I do the basic, and most of the time I'm just posting podcast episodes on it. I haven't really put a post on the website, and the reason why I have that website in the first place is because everybody keeps saying you need to have a website to podcast, and which I'm starting to find out is not true, and you need a website for your book thing. But I'm not even at the point where I'm publishing, so there's an eternal debate if I want to keep this stinking website or not. But everybody says keep a website, so I'm gonna keep it for now on the cheapest plan I can find. Kids will watch your vids. If you have youngins, like, first of all, kids are, this is from me having a master's degree in elementary education. Kids will watch. Kids will watch your channel. And it's a given because kids are legit curious. I don't know what it is. But there might be some kids are aspiring writers. So that's why, even though it says no, it's not for kids, kids can make a fake YouTube account and say they're 13. I'm dead serious. You can have 10-year-olds do that. I have a 14-year-old cousin who knows how to do way more than I do. And she's got Spotify, what the frick is that thing called? Hold on. I'm old, okay? I don't remember all these newfangled things. Snapchat. I don't know none of this crap. I barely go on my Instagram. I should go on my Instagram more often, but I don't even take that many pictures. Like, it's the annoying conundrum of it all. Oh, by the way, I did figure out what I'm gonna play. Which is why you probably saw me raise my arm. I have this thing called OneCast that I can use to stream on my Xbox games. I finally figured it out, so I can have my camera and my thing, and my Xbox won't lag. I'm gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2. I hopefully I can get through the game this time without crying my poor little eyes out, my poor big eyes out, because that ending literally wrecked me, because I was like, no, God. But I'm glad it leads into Red Dead Redemption 1. Like, they told you it's a prequel, but I hate that about, like, I love great writing, but then I hate it at the same time. It's the same thing with BioShock Infinite. I cried at the end of BioShock Infinite. Like, once I played Burial at Sea, I'm like, I know it's all full circle, but God damn it, why, Ed? Why did you do that? Thank you for making me hate you more. Same with Rockstar. Thank you, Rockstar, for making me hate you more. I'm already, like, if you ever play LA Noire, I literally had to fight GameStop to get my return from LA Noire. I will never play that game again. And that ending was BS. Straight BS. All right, Sandra, see you later. Oh, there's only 5 people left. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll keep it open, but I feel like my website's crap. But then again, I got a brother who does a website design, so I might just have him do it. What I'm gonna do is this, guys. I'm probably gonna live stream Red Dead Redemption 2 at 2:00. I want to give my Xbox time to, if there's any updates on that game, that they can just get the update done. So did you guys want to do another sprint, or did you guys want to end the stream here? Because it's already like almost 2.5 hours, which, mind you, I only get 20 hours free, but I'm not. I mean, I'm cool either way. What did you guys want to do? Got sucked to another video, then got straight. Don't you love it? Yeah, I do have content, Eva, but I'm not good at the marketing thing. I think that's the problem. I have videos. They're boring, but I do have videos. They're boring. I have one new one I just did because I was inspired by Ria Y, who is a Filipino woman who lives in Japan, and she does her videos, and they're so calming because you never see her face, but she plays this calming music and she types, and she's a lovely chick. I love her so much. And I did this one video inspired by her. But they're boring. I'm telling you, Eva, my videos are boring. There's nothing to talk about. It's just my update. Thank you, Eva. Yes, watch my videos. Watch them, because I am a boring man. Oh, I'm trying to be serious here. You people aren't helping me. Oh my gosh. This is fun. This is fun. Just remembering to mention you have stuff for people. Okay. You guys want to hear something funny? When I post my YouTube videos, I put them on Twitter. I put them on Reddit. Like, I literally put a connection. Twitter, Reddit, because Reddit has their own author tube. Tumblr. I am actually surprised. Tumblr is still... I am actually surprised Tumblr is still around. And yes, the porn has come back. Despite them doing a porn purge, it's come back. Let's all face it. It's about the porn. Everybody knows that Tumblr... God, I should not be laughing at myself right now. Tumblr's about the porn. That's all these people care about. You either got the SJWs on there, the left wingers, the extreme left wingers, the extreme right wingers, the people who want to be right, the millennials who don't know what to do with themselves, and then you got photos, actually really good photos. Like, people make good photos and artwork, but it's overshadowed by the porn. And when they took the porn away, all the extreme right, the extreme left, the SJWs, and the millennials took over. But guess what? I found it by accident. I literally found this by accident. The porn It's back, people. It's back. They try to get rid of it because of child pornography, which I should not be saying on stream, but it's back. It's back. You can't get rid of something like that. Oh God, I'm glad I put the stream not for kids. I'm so happy because I'm talking about porn. But yeah, I post on Tumblr. I haven't posted on my DeviantArt account, which I'm actually surprised DeviantArt's still around, but I did find some good people, not for my avatar, but I know that there are people out there who do book covers on DeviantArt for a cheaper price than a professional will, and they actually work with you. So, or even your podcast cover, like I do mine through Canva. Like this avatar was done through rinmarugames.com. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'll put a link in. Give me a second here. That's how I sugar. I forgot. I have a new keyboard. Let me copy this. Command C. It's not Control C for Mac users. Control V. Come on. That's where I just put the link down where I put my avatar in. It's kind of an anime fan site, but you can literally take a screenshot like I do. I take a picture or email to yourself, and there's ways to take screenshots of your computer. I know how to like crop it so it looks like an actual avatar rather than a kitty thing. But yeah, I put it everywhere. Yeah, Eva, thank you for promoting me. Yes, I'm boring. I'm telling you, I'm a boring person. I don't know why you people think I'm funny. Nothing boring here. Thank you, Barbara. Look, Eva, let me be honest with you. I work for Fed Loan Servicing. Do not ask me Fed Loan Servicing stuff in this thing. It's my day off, please. I work the escalated line. I've worked call center jobs before this. This is my 7th year working there. I've worked call center jobs. I've heard everything. Okay, people say stuff and sometimes they forget to hang up the phone, and I hear everything. When Trump became president, dear God, the people who are Trump supporters, dear God, you could hear everything. And mind you, I work for the Department of Education, so I'm sitting there going, do they know the government is listening to all this? Trust me, there's stuff I have heard. So yes, I can easily go to a topic because I'm used to hearing it and hearing it at work. I'm used to it at this point. Well, they say writers are boring. Like my husband thinks reading is boring, which listen, it's still, let me put it this way. I'm an extreme reader. I love writing. People think it's a miracle I'm still married to him because he thinks reading is boring. One of my favorite books is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I don't speak French. And when he said this book is boring, I literally wanted to take my Kindle and throw it at his head. So that should tell you something. You haven't missed anything, Barbara. The porn is back. You have not missed a darn thing. I've never been to Tumblr. I was seeing enough screenshot to know. Yeah, Tumblr is pretty much a meme site at this point. It's all memes, but there's like fashion. Like I look up fashion artwork on there. I look up in like fan art on there. There's some good fan fiction. There's actually but the shippers. Before we get back to the thing, because I want to do at least another half-hour writing sprints, and then I'm gonna cut the stream because I have to get Red Dead Redemption updated so I can play for you people on Twitch. But let me you guys might not know what a ship is. For all of you who don't know what a ship is, it's when you take two characters from an existing series and get them together. The shipping wars is real. And it's not product wars. It is relationship wars. This crap is real, okay? You got Superman and Wonder Woman. You got Batman and Wonder Woman. You got Wonder Woman and another chick, which, by the way, she's bisexual. They've already confirmed that. The writers have. You've got Batman and Superman being together. You got Spider-Man and Deadpool being... That is a thing. This stuff is a thing. You got Spider-Man and Batman being together. You got Spider-Man and Deadpool being together. Deadpool and Deadpool... Well, Deadpool being with Deadpool... He in the comics he did have sex with himself, so yeah, there's that. It's Deadpool. Come on. If you haven't seen the Deadpool movies, then you kind of know how far this guy's willing to go. I mean, he regretted it, of course, especially the female version of himself. But he's willing to go all the way. The man is willing to commit to what he does. the shipping war is real. So if you have any fans, like let's say you watch Voltron, dear God, that fandom. Sonic fandom is the worst. And I'm a Sonic fan. I'm saying the fandom there is the worst, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole with you guys. There's a huge rabbit hole. I am imploring you guys not to Google this stuff. Do not Google it. Do not go on Tumblr. You will either have a headache, you will either go crazy, or you're gonna go scared. One of the three. Half the time I'm scared. When I see this thing, I'm going, I literally wish it was a door. Go, okay, I'm just gonna shut this. The girl who's this girl? Oh crap, I forgot her name, but she made fun of ships where she has all the emotions that everybody goes to, and goes, I'm gonna shut the door now. I'm gonna walk away. I don't know anything. Oh God. BC, the porn is there, but it's not as bad as it used to. Like I used to get subscribed from porn bots, and I would just block them. It's actually going down. It's actually severe going down over the last. It's going down. Like it's back, but it's not like it used to be. So you're not going to get subscribed by porn bots. So I still get that sometimes on Twitter. I don't know how these people keep finding me. Darn it. I don't know where these people keep coming from, but leave me alone, okay? I do work for the government. I do want to keep my job, okay, people? No, just stay over there, okay? Weirdos. Yeah, well, sex sells. That's why, the people who work the porn industry hasn't. I'm going to be real confessy right now. I did used to intern for a porn magazine in college. I interned, okay? It was from a magazine, not I wasn't there on set. I was never there on set because I live in Pennsylvania. They have their own porn studio. They have a crap ton in Philly, but to make a long story short, sex does sell. I was more I was on the editing side for the writer side because there are actual articles. That's why Playboy is now a thing. People don't know this, but there are actual legit articles in those magazines. And I was one of the kids using Microsoft software to edit those things. So it is actually a fun industry. These people are, I didn't tell my parents, of course, because my parents are Christian people, and my dad will probably lose his collective shit. Probably lose his collective shit if he ever found out I was on there. He doesn't watch my YouTube channel, so he has no clue I did that for 2 summers in college. But it is a fun place to work. You'll see. One time, I shit you not, I saw somebody walk around with sex toys. I was like, walking past the editor's office, and we got up and like, what? And then I was like, I'm working in this type of office. And I asked my boss, am I expected to take my top off? Because that's not something I want to do. She goes, why would you take your top off? I'm like, well, I just kind of saw. She's like, oh, ignore them. It's for a set piece. Ignore them. They take their sex very seriously. Yes, I do add hashtags at the top of the screen. So sometimes people find me, some people don't. I think it's just congested network. Because ever since COVID-19 happens, everybody is doing streaming now. So it's kind of like a competition. I mean, I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm glad you guys are with me and watching me completely make an idiot out of myself and goofing off. But yeah, it's a congested network these days. But I do have hashtags at the top. And I did put a link if you guys want to know how I made my avatar. It looks like a game. It's kind of like a game site, but you can just make your own avatar. You don't have to play the games. You can literally there is a button for games, and then there's a button for avatar creator. Under online, it's Rimmar's games, and then it's online story and avatar creators. If you go to avatar creators, you can make your own. It's kind of an anime fan thing, but you can make your own. So they're not anime-ish like I did. So if you want to, you can go on that site and you can just make it. And it's free. Girl, what you're about to venture out into. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. You know, you signed up. This is your funeral. Nope. Wow. I would just make a new account. I get on Twitter every other day because there's somebody who I said earlier I'm not on Twitter. I mean on Twitch. Like I'm doing it tonight. I'm odd for her, so sometimes I watch her stuff. I follow her through another person I follow, so yeah. Yeah, I would just like the good thing about Apple is if you have an Apple product and you can they make those complicated passwords for you, so you could just save it and you don't have to really remember. I write them down because I forget, like I save them to my notepad, but that would actually help. If not, there's a website that you can go to where you can make your own long-winded password. Thank you for enjoying my idiocy. Thank you for enjoying me being a freaking idiot. What? On my Twitter page? Hold on. Now you got me curious. We're supposed to be writing stream. Now you got me curious. Darn you, Eva. You're a troublemaker. Let me just check real quick. Thank goodness my RAM is pretty good on this thing. Twitter. Profile. Nope. Forget it. I'll check it later. Let me just get back to my Firefox. Yeah, well, it's Twitter. Let me tell you, so Twitter is a hotbed of mess. The mess of that website. Like, I go on there just for the drama alone so I could add it to my book. Like, I just like watching the sheer toxicity and destruction. It's like a chaotic evil that I can watch. Audio feed. What? Audio. There shouldn't be any audio feedback because I'm just using this and hold on. Is it it shouldn't be my Streamlabs is open, but you shouldn't be able to hear that. Is it a tinny noise? Is it a tinny? Or are you hearing a buzzing? Because the buzzing is probably my air conditioner. You guys need to tell me, is it like a buzzing? Is it a tinny? Like, or is it a cell phone noise? It's not, I just have to move my cell phone over. Okay, flag. Trump's gonna flag everything. He's gonna flag everything. That's what he's gonna do, people. Just ignore him. There we go. He's gonna flag everything because he got fact checked. Now he's trying to use executive orders to do something to Twitter, which is fucking stupid. I just dropped the F-bomb. Oh well, fuck it. I don't want to get into that because he just the whole point of him becoming president was a issue for me. But whatever. I don't want to get into politics. Oh, were you talking about? Is it gone now? Because I think what happened was I had this on window instead of people. I don't know how that works, but here's the thing. Before we get into it, because I don't know if you guys want to do another writing sprint. Here's the thing. Twitter, Tumblr, DeviantArt, social media for all its toxicity is based in the United States for the most part, except they're all owned by Google, who's in Germany or Switzerland or one of those foreign countries, but that's a whole a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day. But unfortunately, we have something called First Amendment rights. So even if you're being a complete Nazi, which I saw this thing called, there was the show on Apple TV I was watching where they handled the Nazi thing very in a funny way. It was a gaming company, but anyway, people have a right to say what they want, no matter how hateful, how stupid it sounds. People have First Amendment rights. The First Amendment, and here we go with my journalism degree, BA. The First Amendment rights, you have the right to say whatever you want. You have the right to protest as long as you're not inciting a riot. Technically, Trump does half the time break First Amendment rights because he incites riots half the time, but he's the president. So, you know, we can go down this rabbit hole if we wanted to. Okay, we don't have to take the journey, but he does have the right to kind of say what he wants. We just have the right, like I have the right to ignore him. I pretty much, when I see his thing highlighting on Twitter, I want to go block this post. But I know Twitter, Twitter's a weird place, so I just kind of ignore it. Like, okay. I go, nope, and go back. Just go back. It's not even worth. So did you guys want to do another writing sprint, or do you guys want to just end the stream here? Because, I mean, it's up to you guys, because we're gonna go about 3 hours in. We're pushing this madness. Why not? But do you guys want to do another writing sprint? While I'm waiting for my answer, I'm going to eat more of these. These cheese spreads are freaking awesome. Yeah, I do the same thing. I don't hate anybody. I just ignore them. Freaking idiot. Okay, I got one person. Hey, Eva, I feel like you're a troublemaker. Like you're the sister of Loki from Marvel or something. I swear that all that is holy. You are a troublemaker, girl. Okay, so BC wants to do one more. Okay, so if we do this is gonna probably. I got cheese fries on my face. This will probably be the last writing sprint because one, we're going into 3 hours. And two, I do need to get Red Dead Redemption updated. So for anybody who wants to watch my Twitch stream, which I probably do look, I can go for hours playing video games alone, which is saying it's a lot about me, but geez, the chief ride's on my face. But this probably be the last one because here's the thing about the Xbox and not just Xbox, PlayStation, PC, all of them. It doesn't matter how long you've had this game. If you boot it up again, somehow, some way, there's always an update. So, alrighty. So let me find my. Oh, thank you for the admiration, Eva. Too late, Eva. I am already a kind of a troublemaker. You should see how I am with my siblings, and I'm the eldest, so I like to mess with them. It's fun. But let me pull up my what is this? Oh no, I'm being attacked on my mobile game. I am so random right now. I'm being attacked on my mobile game. Why are you attacking me? We're a part of I'm playing a game. We're a part of a zombie apocalypse. Why are you attacking me? You moron. Why? See, this is why I don't like using my diamonds, because I get sneak attack. Oh, it better not be that 14-year-old brat again. It better not be that brat again. I have a 14-year-old that keeps attacking me at random. Stop attacking me. You will lose. My army is pretty cool. Okay. Ah, ah, fuck it. Here we go. Here we go. And then you're gonna be pissed off at me when I actually kick your ass. I don't understand. I don't understand. Why do teenagers like to poke the bear? I have shown that I will decimate your entire force. I do not want to invade and take your stuff. I don't want to take your stuff. I will do it, but I am a 30-something-year-old adult, and I'm trying not to be a bully, but this kid is really asking for it. This kid is freaking asking for it. Like, it's almost like somebody wants me to be destructive. They want me to show my destructive force and destroy everything they have. No, I don't want to upgrade that. I'm trying to make. My beds. This game is not listening to me. Okay, there are no zombies in my. Sorry, guys, give me a second. There are no zombies in my territory. I'm playing this mobile game real quick. Okay, let's close this out because I swear to God, if this kid keeps attacking me, I will decimate him. I'm not trying to be. No, my AR glasses! Darn it! You guys are enjoying my pain right now. No, 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 no. Fingerprints destroy AR coding. If you ever had these anti-reflective glasses, dear God, these things get so smudgy so fast. I feel like these are things are big marketing ploy. Go away! I have to use tissue, like pure tissue. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, last sprint, last sprint. I'm on track. I'm on track. All right, we're going to do this in three, two, one. Last running sprint, guys. Okay, so that was the time for the last sprint of the stream. Um, how did everybody do? Oh, thank you, Eva, for stopping in. I'm um, I will definitely, since you're if you're following me, you'll definitely get notification of the next stream. Now, if you saw this, okay, my husband actually got home early, and you didn't see it, but he came in early, and he just fussed like Frank got in the garbage again. And I'm sitting there going, dear God, Frank's a If you ever saw Parks and Recreation, there was a possum named Fairy Frank, and we have a possum that usually stays in his hidey hole with his babies. I think Frank's a girl, but because I watch Parks and Rec, I have called that thing Frank, just like in Frank got in the garbage again. That fucking right. Here's the thing. I have a possum named Frank and a raccoon named Sally. Don't ask. Anyway, that's why I named them. We have spent over $300 trying to get rid of these two little bastards to no avail from animal control. We get everything else except for these two little bastards. So at this point, you kind of just put ammonia in there and just call it a day. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's good. I didn't mean to fuss about Frank and Sally, but those two drive the beat up the fucking wall. I cannot stand them. And I don't even know why they're out in the middle of the day, but because I could have sworn those two little bastards are nocturnal, but who knows with animals these days. So yeah, I just said this is the last of the stream. If you refresh your YouTube page, you'll actually see all my links. Because after this, what I'm gonna do is I'm getting my live stream set up because around it's 2:08 now. 2:30 p.m. I'm about to send out a tweet now. I'm going to be because what the heck? Ew. I feel like something else went up my spine, went up my arm, and there was nothing there. I'm going to be live streaming Red Dead Redemption 2. I could play that for son of a. These glasses won't work for hours on end. Oh, BC, when are you doing your stream? Because I can switch between my my Twitch stream and my writer thing because I do want to come to support. What time are you streaming? Baby. Come on. Glasses. And for everybody else who's in the chat, I would go support BC's writing sprint because let me tell you something, doing this is not easy. For the first half hour, which was kind of my fault because I forgot about the cover reveal. I did this all by myself and it's not easy doing this by yourself. Okay. My stream is every Okay, so everybody, I just highlighted BC Brown. If you can go pop over to her stream and give her a hello, a hi, how are you, and support her stream, that would be fantastic because everybody needs support in this day and age, especially what's going on in the world, especially on the news in Michigan right now. I mean, not Michigan. Why did I say Michigan? Oh, I'm thinking about a different person. Minnesota. So I'm praying for everything that's going on right now because I feel like everything's kind of I don't want to get too political, but I feel like everything's kind of boiling to. You're welcome, BC. Everything's kind of boiling to a head. Okay, this is as close as I'm gonna get. I do not feel like using Dawn soap on these again. If you have glasses like these, see this green? This is AR reflective coating. If you want to protect it, because this thing is expensive to buy these, you can use a little bit of Dove soap and scrub it in with your fingertip, not your nail, your fingertip, and wash it almost like rinse it off, and get clear glasses because these things pick up grease so easily from your fingertips because your fingertips have natural oils on them. So I'm going to cut the stream in about 4 minutes. If anybody wants to promote their stuff, put it in the chat. My stuff is below. About 2:30. If you have not subscribed to my Twitter page, I'm sending out a notification. I'm notifying on a friend of mine's Discord page, because that's how I promote, because I don't know how to do a Discord, make a Discord server just yet. And I don't think I'm ready to do a Discord server because, oh boy, Discord, that's a whole different ballgame. But, let me just, it's a socializing break. But, I will be playing Red Dead Redemption. BC, I'm gonna hop in and out of your thing, because my brain is pretty much not in writing mode, and it's got nothing to do with Twitch. I can only write for about 2 or 3 hours before my brain goes, nope, no more. You need a break. So I'm gonna be live streaming, but I'm gonna pop in and out of your live stream of your writer sprint to give you support. Had to finish that sentence. I hate saving without finishing a sentence. It's annoying for me. So I'm saving it right now. So if anybody has their own website, promo or stuff, leave it in the comments so other people who are watching this live stream, if they rewatch it, can find you and subscribe to your channel. I'm gonna cut the stream in about 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Thank you for everybody who subscribed to my Twitch, my YouTube, my Twitter page, everything else. Again, I will be doing this again tomorrow at 11 p.m., Lord willing, if my husband is actually awake, because this is in the bedroom. You can't see it because I got my fabulous shiny rainbow backdrop here. This is a shiny I got from Amazon for, ooh, oh, there's some static electricity. My hair on my arm came up. I got some staticky fabric with my DIY backdrop here. So I will be doing this again tomorrow. I'm going to try to do it almost every Saturday if I can. If not, I will let you guys. Okay, eBay. I will let you guys know. It's good to keep up on my Twitter page, because here's the thing. I have a Facebook, but that's literally reserved. I barely go on my Facebook now. I only go on there because my family just happens to be on there. Like tonight, I'm going to do a Zoom thing, which I really, really don't like, because Zoom is weird. But I do love my family, so I will be on there with them. But yeah. There's not much else to say. I'm getting ready to cut the stream in a minute. But thank you guys for being here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I feel like I'm shilling too much. Keep it on my Twitter page. I have it linked below. If you guys want to go to my Twitter page, I just updated the website. But the video description down below. Because I will be sending a notification when I'm about to start streaming. So I will chat with you guys again tomorrow, hopefully 11 p.m. I will make sure to stay up on it. Keep writing, guys. Bye-bye.